Back here at home, 9:17 to start your Saturday morning. Again, we know a lot of people off to a chilly start, Lindsay.
Yeah.
But I guess some good news is there's no precipitation or any snow or anything like that to worry about.
Nothing major. We might see a few light snow showers or flurries, if you will. Not going to bring additional accumulation, but we're kind of stuck underneath of the cloud shield of this low pressure, this clipper system that's tracking across the Great Lakes region for us. And a lot of this is going to stay to our north. And we've actually got some of that colder, drier air that's starting to take over throughout all levels of our atmosphere here locally. So this system's going to depart. Give it about 12 hours or so. So in between now and then, we could potentially squeeze out one of those light snow showers. Other than that, the primary focus on the forecast is going to become this much colder air that's moving in. Right now, Indy's down to 25, and I think we're going to hold pretty steady here in the mid-20s today. Just to our northwest, we're starting to see the core of that colder air mass settle in. We've already seen air temperatures fall into the single digits in Minnesota down through Iowa. It's going to take a little time for that cold air to eventually settle in for us. I think we're going to see the core of that cold arriving by Monday. In the meantime, here are your current temperatures falling into the teens across the northern tier of the state. Still 28 over in Richmond, but that wind chill certainly going to have a factor today because the wind will be gusty coming in out of the west, and that right now has wind chill values in the single digits in northwestern Indiana. If you're headed down to Bloomington or you're going to be out and about in general for today, I do think it's going to be a pretty quiet day overall. At times it'll be sunny. At times you might see a quick light snow shower. That's about it. Temperature wise, we're going to hold pretty steady. Here in the Indy Metro, if you're headed down to Bloomington today, in the mid-20s, as the Hoosiers, they're going to be hosting Iowa in basketball down at Assembly Hall. 2 o'clock today will be at 24. Over the course of the day, going to stay relatively quiet for this Saturday. Again, the exception will be a stray light snow shower, especially as we get into about 5 p.m. And here comes that cold. We're going to fall back into the teens by about midnight, and then eventually overnight there will be several communities here in central Indiana in the single digits. Gonna feel more like 5 below as we get into your Sunday morning temperatures. We're gonna fall all the way back to perhaps 5 below. 1 below here in the Indy Metro, and then look at tomorrow afternoon. We're just not going to warm up too much, although it will be a quiet day. Highs back in the mid-20s. I do see a mix of sun and clouds tomorrow. We will be awaiting some of that coldest air at this point. 24 your high here in Indy tomorrow afternoon, 25 in Shelbyville. Here we go as we get into Monday morning, and this is what I really want to focus on as we look ahead, because this is pretty dangerous cold air at this point. Wind chill values falling to as cold as perhaps 15 below Monday morning. Actual air temperatures in the single digits, and we're really not going to see much of a warming trend either, especially Monday afternoon. I think our air temperatures stay in the teens as we head to about 16 Monday afternoon. And that will be the forecast high temperature. Here comes the core of that cold air I was talking about. It continues to dive south. Does impact us Monday, and then it's going to start to lift back northward. So as we look ahead, Tuesday, not quite as cold, but still well below average at 26. And then we'll spend a couple days that will be more seasonal for the end of the week. I do see a few quick systems that will accompany that slightly warmer air, bringing the chance for a few scattered snow showers in Wednesday morning and again Thursday morning.